And we are back with our special guest. Casinova Henderson is an entertainment attorney who's worked with the Who's Who's and is here to give us some legal advice on the top trending cases today. So please welcome Mr. Casinova Henderson.
I just want to say, man, that name is just iconic. Casinova Henderson, that's dope. And that's your real name and everything.
That is my real name.
I'm sorry I had to ask. This is a dope name. We're glad to have you on the show.
That's okay.
Yeah, we definitely are. And I know my intro was very short and sweet because I want you to talk about yourself more than I do. So, yeah, I understand that you work in civil and criminal cases in the entertainment industry.
Yes, I have.
How long have you been working in this industry?
I've been practicing law since about 2009. I did civil cases, criminal cases. I represent talent. I went to undergrad in New York. I lived in New York off and on for several years. I'm out here in LA now. I've been practicing in entertainment since I started. My interest in entertainment started while I was in law school. I went to law school in Florida A&M University.
Okay, HBCU.
HBCU,
That's
yes,
right.
Definitely. And now I'm here, and I'm just doing my thing.
Right, you're here doing your thing, and you're doing well. You got a lot of stuff on your roster that you won't tell us about.
Yes.
You can't tell us about the shows and stuff like that.
Yeah. Client confidentiality keeps me from disclosing certain things, but once it airs, I'm more than free to talk about it.
Right. Yeah. So when did you know that you wanted to do law? Like this is what I want to do, whether it was, just criminal law or whatever like that, or just entertainment. Like, how did you know, like, this is what I need to be doing?
Prior to practicing law, I was in the military. So I was about to leave the military, and I thought about, it was a career change. And I was like, well, what did I want to do that would give me maximum flexibility? And what profession did I see out there where the people could do just about anything? And I think the law profession was that profession. They were CEOs, they were directors of companies. So I decided to go that path.
Okay, and one more question. I gotta ask this because I have a friend that's a lawyer, and he's trying to be a lawyer or attorney or whatever, and he's struggling, studying for the bar. Like, is the bar really that hard? Like, or is it? Just explain just a process for you in the bar, and how did you pass it and stuff like that? Because it's really hard.
It's been a few years since I've taken the bar, but it is a process. It's time, it's commitment. You study in preparation for the bar for 6 weeks at a time, for about 2 days of testing. So it's just a time commitment. I mean, I think, you have to be focused and you commit to the time. You can't take the bar preparation lightly.
Right. Well, you studied 3 extra years on top of 4 years or 5 years for some of us, so it would be important to, take that part serious instead of, let me just bomb this and do this over.
Right, well, you can't practice without it.
Right, exactly. So it'd be, but before we hop into some of the hot topics, I do want to ask, I know a lot of students that are studying law want to know how to merge into entertainment. Is there a certain curriculum in law school, or do you just kind of, after you pass the bar, you just get out there and look for entertainment? How does that work?
Well, a lot of different law schools do different things as far as preparing you to practice law. You can practice law in practically any area that you want. So while you're in law school, those areas that you think you have an interest in, generally most schools have classes that you can take in entertainment, copyright law, intellectual property, patents, trademarks. So you start to lay your foundation there. And if you like that area, then you can continue it. And you try to get clients who need those services in those areas particularly. So, but you can choose whatever area you want, but you have to you should find out about it early on. You don't want to go out into law.
Is the bar a basic testing for all the areas though? I mean, if I want to do entertainment law and I'm taking the bar and I did most of my studies there, how is the bar, how does it?
The bar tests all areas of the law. Actually, it's not a single area, but contract principles are a big part of entertainment law. So you will be tested on contracts.
And how many times you get a chance to take the bar if you've failed it? Of course you didn't, obviously, but
well, the bar is offered twice a year. So once in February and once in July. Man. So if you don't make it the first time, you can attempt again the second time. But if you don't